Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is JC and today we are going to talk about turning trials into triumphs according to The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. To start this video off, the main point of the book is in the title. The obstacle is the way. This means that it doesn't matter what you set out to do in your life, if it's starting college or starting a new job, you will always be faced with challenges ahead of you. And that's okay, it's expected and it will happen to everyone. But what one does to these challenges is entirely up to them. And that is what this book tries to teach you, how to face these challenges head on so that you can overcome them and keep moving forward instead of just quitting when things get too tough. Ryan's way of approaching obstacles consists in three parts, and that's exactly how this book is divided as well. The first thing in order to overcome problems is perception. Perception to Ryan is to see things clearly and not get overwhelmed by them and freeze. Instead, you should always control your emotions, steady your nerves, recognize that you have a job to do, and prepare to take action. Which leads us to part number 2, action. Once your mind is ready to face the challenges, it's time to get moving. Start off by attacking things one at a time, doing them correctly and trusting in the process. But also be sure to prepare for none of it to work. And if this happens, then part number 3 will be the most important of them all. While perception and action are disciplines of the mind and the body, the third part is what you would call your heart or your soul, or better known as your will. Will is your ability to endure what's happening, even if things are not going your way, and how long you're going to keep doing them. It's all about perseverance. So the three things to make sure that you overcome every obstacle in your life are 1. Perception, 2. Taking action, and 3. Having the will to see everything through. Now with that being said, I do have some problems with this book. First of all, this book has 173 pages of main content, and there's 32 chapters. So that means that in average, each chapter is 5.5 pages long. So in my opinion, 1, there's too many chapters for the amount of pages that the book has. And 2, all the ideas seem underdeveloped because there's not much that you can do with only 5 pages per principle. The second issue that I have with this book is that even though the author clearly seems to be a very educated person that reads a lot and really knows about everything, he doesn't illustrate his points with personal experiences. He uses the stories from other successful people. So this book's not based on the actual experience of the author or his hardships that he has endured in his life. It's based on the knowledge that he has acquired through maybe reading. For example, let's take the book Factfulness by Hans Rosling, for which I did a review some weeks ago. That book is based on over 30 years of experience of the author. So when you read it, you understand where he's coming from. You know that what he's saying is true because that's his life's work. He's giving you his personal experience. With The Obstacle is the Way, it seems to me that what Ryan did was read a lot of stories about successful people, broke them down, and then made a very short blueprint on how to overcome obstacles. I'm not saying that this book doesn't work, but for me to believe you 100%, I need to know that you have applied what you are trying to teach me. And for those reasons, I have to give this book 3 out of 5 stars. It has a lot of potential, the ideas are interesting, but it falls a bit short. With that being said, there's always something that you can learn from a book, and if you want to give this book a shot, then I wouldn't advise against it. Go right ahead. In the future, I do plan to read more of Ryan's work because I know that he has a ton of books written by now, and who knows, maybe I'll really enjoy some of them. And that is it for today's video. I thank you very much for watching it. I hope that you enjoyed it because even though I didn't agree completely with this book, I still enjoyed reading it and I very much enjoy making these videos. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And if you have one of your favorite books that you want me to read or any other suggestions for the channel, please be sure to leave them down below. But for now, that will be all from my part, and I hope that you have an amazing day. And remember to always keep on growing.